Kind of baller. Okay. It's time to coach Parker. It's time to coach Parker. Let's freaking go. Sorry, that's me stopping the recording. Yo,
Yo, what's up? What's
dude,
up?
how are you doing, man? I'm doing good.
I'm doing pretty well. Just, dude, I went downstairs to get like a snack, but you're going too quick.
Dude, it was crazy. That was actually a stupid end game. So
Yeah, that's
I
freaking
swipe
hype,
quarter and
bro.
zero. It's pretty baller.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of baller, you've been crushing it. You've been crushing it.
Yeah.
How I know I messaged you about this, but how do you feel like these are deserved wins? Do you feel like you're getting lucky, or do you feel like you're just playing really, really well?
Yeah, I feel like I'm playing really, really well. I mean, I look back
I
at
think I
them to
agree.
like see some stuff to critique or like what we could look at, and I feel less good about them after looking back at them, but I still feel like good about them. And like,
I mean, these
yeah,
times are
I've never
amazing.
felt this good about speedrun. Yeah, it's just like the proof's in the pudding. I'm like getting these times. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
it's actually paying off. My average is like,
Your
my
average is
average has
cranking.
dropped like 20 seconds in the past 2 weeks.
I'm very, very interested what your average is going to be next season, because you've been averaging like close to sub 11 for the past like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I think you can have a really, really big average boost next season. And I think you're just playing more consistent as well. So
yeah.
is there any game in particular out of these that you think is worth looking at first? Or do you want to just kind of go over losses? Do you want to go over wins? What are you kind of feeling?
Not really any like in particular. I think there's information to glean from pretty much all of them. I have like a little list
Oh,
that I just like, I mean, not anything crazy. I was just like typing out stuff that I think I could look at, because I was just trying to remember all the matches that I had the last little bit. Like the first thing is just I'm curious your thoughts on like full bow recovery. I had like it was like a fast time. It was like a 7:30 something end enter, 0 fail, but it was a bow recovery.
Thoughts on full bow recovery after 0 fail. So wait, what do you mean by that? Like in general,
I just mean like
what do you
watching back, like how I played it, and if you have any like general rules that you like have in mind for like maybe you should boat down from the tower now, or you shouldn't have shot the crystals in this order. Maybe you should be pearling here, that sort of thing.
There's
I feel like that isn't talked about.
There's one Eric game that is like a perfect example of like what not to do respectfully, and I need to remember what game it was. I think it was
okay.
It would have been, I need to like, oh, I wish I could like click on a game. I'll share my screen while we're going over this in case
Okay, yeah, that
here.
works.
I think it was, oh, I think it was this game. Use crossbow, death, blaze mine. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to find it like in a VOD. Maybe it's not worth. So did you have a game that you did full bow on?
Like from the start?
Or like this full bow recovery? Like, did you have a game that made you write that down?
Let me just link it to you. I should have like
That'd be perfect.
Checkpoints
No, you're
of all
good.
the things, but I think I can find them.
Pretty sure it was this game. Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's like an hour into this VOD.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. Okay, hour into this VOD. So like this game. Oh, opponent. So you're playing Misfit or Quist.
Yeah, exactly. I played both of them back to back, actually, I think.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was at 0. They were just
It's
on.
this 0? Okay. Oh, and it was Misfit. So this is a 10:05. I'm just going to try and I want to piece the puzzle pieces together. I like doing this.
Yeah.
10:05. So this game. So you came off a triple loss streak, and then you have this. You're absolutely just gapping because they die. And then okay, so let's see how you take this end fight. I mean, it seems like you're gonna handle it pretty well based on maybe it doesn't. Okay, never mind.
I think I did. I'm just curious, like, what your thought, like, if you have specific thoughts.
Yeah, no, for sure. I do have very specific thoughts because, like I said, like I went over this specific thing with Eric like a week ago. So I think there's a lot that people can do for this.
Yeah. What was really nice is I had four golden carrots.
Yeah. Oh, you're just going for 100. You're going for a crazy 100 setup here. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
But it's still alive.
I mean, you do a lot of damage still.
Yeah, I love multi-block stuff. It breaks crystal. And I had a bed in my heart.
Yeah, you had the bed. Oh, I just moved my freaking crosshair. Oh my goodness. Okay, back. Okay, so we're here. Yeah, because you have the bed that you pick up from the ground when you place it on the ground. This is always hard. Like, that's probably the best crossbow you can do. Boom. Bed and hotbar. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I think you just, like... You could even, like, still, like, if you placed bed there, you could have done bed on, like, on the fire even after you blew up that anchor.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't even realize I had the bed on my hotbar until, like, a minute later.
And then it flies. So I think, like, thing number one is your inventory is, like, kind of all over the place here for this 0. And I know it's because you do, like inventory list or whatever, but when you have this like, there's no reason in my opinion that this crossbow should ever leave your hotbar. And I actually don't even know how it loses. Oh, because you get glowstone. I think it's better to get rid of one of, like, you have 4 technically different blocks in your hotbar right now. I would say you definitely don't need that. And just having your bow there, and, like, I like replacing block for block with glowstone instead of removing crossbow, because now you have to, like, when this ends up happening, and I feel like I would say by, like, when you have this bed thing happen, you're like, okay, I'm probably not hitting this at this point. So it's more so like, how do I save this? How do I make it not a complete disaster? And again, you do very solid damage here to, like, keep it going and, like, keeping it close. But if you had crossbow ready to go, like, you're hitting this and it makes your life so much easier. But now you have to go in your inventory, and by the time you're going to shoot this, it's probably going to be gone. Yeah, see? Boom. And then it's just gone. And it's always, like, really annoying when it's, like, just barely off. But obviously the main thing, and, like, I don't need to tell you this, but, like, actually getting the damage when it's this low is good. But the other thing is, like, it's not that low for you. So I think at this point, it's more so just breaking all the crystals as fast as you can rather than anything kind of
trying to get,
crazy.
like, a cool chase down or something.
Yeah, and the other thing is, like, you have Garrett's here, so I guess you can play a little bit more aggressive, but I'm not a big fan of, like, staying up on this tower past, like, a little bit, because it's just way too risky. And if you know that you're gonna full bow anyway, like, again, if the dragon's the lower, maybe, but you're not killing it in even, like, 3 crystals at this point, right? So especially so you dip, that's good. This is a good time to leave, and then it's just, you know, only crystals. Like, yeah, you're thinking about dragon, but it's only crystals. I usually say focus these ones first, because these you have to, because you already know you have to full bow, right? You're not going to go for, like, a perch one, whatever. So if you focus these are the only ones that you can't hit from anywhere. So think about your routing a little bit more linearly.
Interesting.
Because, like, I think you go to this, and then you go here to here, and then you should be able to shoot all of them from, like, this side. And maybe, like, on your way running to this, you can hit this one because it's a little bit higher up. But your main focus should be, like, instantly, how am I getting the cage crystals is, like, the main thought. And this end island also looks, like, kind of weird. It looks like that would have been, like, kind of annoying to hit that one. But, yeah, like, I don't love pillaring up here because, like, you're just going to have to go back down anyway to shoot the other crystals. And if it perches here, you're just kind of... You can't do anything. You're just going to waste time. Oh, what? Wait, what? How do you take damage here? Did it just fireball you again?
Actually, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's still, like, a weird
like,
tick.
Coloring up.
Yeah, so if you jump, it takes the highest point, which is why it hits you. Like, it's not hitting you here, but when you're in your inventory here and you jump here, it's hitting the higher hitbox. So when you're jumping here, it's hitting your higher hitbox, and then you take damage.
Oh, yeah. Just the jump was a second too late.
Yeah, which is just, like, annoying. Yeah, again, I think the pillars are the main thing that's wrong. Like, you have the right idea, but it's just wrong. And also, like, look how hard this is to shoot even when you're pillaring up here compared to, like, when you're,
like, before
here boating
like
down.
here.
Like, yeah, you just see it. It's there. It's easy. Right? So, like, just shooting that on the way over is, I think, would make your life a lot easier. It's all about
being mindful of where the high towers are, because those are gonna be hard to shoot.
Exactly.
And
it's all about routing. Like, I can tell you're a little bit just, like, you're just shooting whatever's easy to you. Like, oh, that's there, and then, like, I'll worry about the harder ones last. But I think worrying about the harder ones first is better. And then what does it do? Diagonal here or something weird? Oh, it's just east. How did? Okay, whatever. But then yeah, you're in a weird spot. Oh my, that's like kind of scary. I don't love that because you know that you're gonna have to keep. You know you're not killing it here, even with this one cycle. I feel like this is just like a little risky. That's all. And you could also like when you just have the one bed, you don't even have to worry about like pillaring up and doing the thing because your first bed is never gonna do like crazy damage because it's about like the way that perching works. You don't do like crazy damage until like the third bed or whatever. So if you just save that bed and do like the 5.5 axe hits and then just bed it here, it's probably just as good. You actually do get the kill off here. I'm surprised. I guess I always underestimate how much damage you do with like, or like how much healing
without it getting healed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's still actually ended up working out really well. I think it's good then, but I was honestly just like really worried the dragon was gonna like hit you back here. That's more what I was worried about. But that could also just be I'm not as used to
that
Quake
is
Pro.
a bit risky.
Just feels
and
like.
I really like what you said about the glowstone too. I've never even thought about that. Like I switched out for my crossbow, and that's just so bad.
Yeah, I think it's just
I usually have my soul sand. I had like 5 netherrack. Like I just should switch it out with that.
Yeah, block for block, right? And then it's also like just consistent inventory in the other place. Like I'm sure if you're doing 0 in general, like you have your set items and stuff. So like if I'm watching you do 0 practice or something in this next thing, so you have soul sand there, but you have like your this is the same. Sorry. I want to see your 0 practice. Yeah, so here we go. So this is what your inventory normally looks like. I just don't think you need. Yeah, I think it's just replacing the soul sand. It's just replacing one of the blocks because you also just have like this crine here. Like you have the anchor, you have the crine. Like in a lot of situations, you're not gonna need 4 blocks in your hotbar post glowstone, right? Like you just don't.
Yeah.
When you're going for that. Okay. Hopefully that is that. And then Ludlow match. That's this one, right? Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, that should be the next match.
Actually, should I look at this? Do you want me to look at the splits before we look at this, or is there like a specific thing?
Sure.
Okay.
No, that's fine. No, I was just sort of like brainstorming what my matches were and like what there would be good. Like
this
I say,
forfeit.
what Ludwood or Ludlow match, Overworld specifically.
That's right. I remember tuning in like midstream this when you were doing this yesterday or whatever, and I was like, oh no, it's cooked. And then someone comes on my chat like 10 minutes later. I was like, no, Parker won off forfeit. I'm like, oh my god, let's go.
Oh yeah, this was a crazy. It was I finished 0 waiting in fountain, 15 minutes, and he forfeits. So it just like saves the average.
That's dumb. That's dumb. We take that.
Crazy.
We take that. So you just die like insta entering the nether. That's gonna be interesting. And then you reset twice. Okay, so that's again. Okay, so
I think
it seems like just
like 2 picks or something from what I remember. I can't remember. Oh no, this is shipwreck.
But then you're 5 minutes behind, and I'm very curious. Okay, let's take a look.
I think this one main questions are with Bastion. The Bastion's really weird. Oh, also you'll find my death really funny too.
Do you want to skip to Bastion then?
Yeah, probably. It's a pretty standard overworld.
I'm curious. I am very curious how you die before entering the Bastion here. So we have.
Get your clips ready.
Okay. Let's see.
Probably could have taken this terrain a little bit better.
Yeah, because if I felt like your ear is more right. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like super high here, so I'm just wasting a ton of elevation.
Or like even when you're high, oh. Right.
That's the death.
No, that's insane. No, that's a skill issue. That's actually all your fault. I think like I think this height is incorrect, but it's one of those things you talk about. Like since you did this right away, like you weren't really hesitating for it. I think if you just like keep running up the side and then boating down later, I'm pointing like you can see me in real life. That's not helping.
Okay.
Like when you get up here, like you have such a good sight line, and you can kind of tell like. It's like, okay, I don't see the Bastion. So if you just like, I think if you just ran across the soul span bit here, because this would just be like kind of freer terrain, no? And then you have height.
Well, I
and
do see the Bastion here.
Do you? Am I blind?
Yeah, it's right. It's housing.
Oh, it's down there. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I didn't see that in the basalt.
Okay,
yeah, this is actually crazy. That's insane. Yeah, you're just cooked. Okay.
Yeah, so I was just cooked.
Okay, so walk me through this. This happens to you in last chance qualifiers in a week or whenever that is. What's going through your mental? Are you chill? Are you like what's going through your mind?
Dude, I laughed. Like my mental is so good. Like I don't know. I was just like, okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know. My mental's also been pretty good. Also probably because I've been playing well, so like it's pretty easy to have a good mental when you're like winning.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely. That's good. Okay, so when we run it back, but then you reset again. Why do you reset again here?
Double shear craft.
Oh, the double shear.
Yeah.
Disaster. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that's just correct because you don't want to waste time wood lighting. Yeah, that's fine. And now we're back. Okay, so now we're here. We're back. Wait, what terrain do you take this time? I'm curious.
You take better terrain? Slightly more right. I think it's better terrain. Like right here.
Yeah, maybe? I think this is just so much better. I would even like boat off that even like to the right there, but this is still good.
Yeah.
Good height.
Same spot.
Yeah, same spot. You just get there so much faster.
Hit the thing. Yeah.
Then you're down here. So
yeah, mainly this Bastion. I'm curious what your thoughts are.
I would have thrown a piece of armor there to not take like 2 million hits because you have 2.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And that's 1. This guy, I feel like you could. I don't know. I'm being nitpicky. I don't know if you had to kill him there. What are you looking for here? Like just chests?
Just chests. Yeah, chests and gold.
I feel like, especially when you're behind like 20, like 3 minutes or so at this point, like I feel like it's probably better to just go. Like I feel like this is pretty safe. I mean, you have blocks in your inventory. Like I feel like just breaking this chest and just forcing manhunt as soon as possible is probably just better. Like because you're already like you need a little bit of pace at this point. Like I feel like this is just a little bit slow. And it's also more likely than not that you are going to get like what you need in the actual housing part, right? Like so I feel like that's pretty good. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, actually, I guess technically you didn't need to check that chest there because you already had armor. You could have checked that when like while they're trading.
Yeah, that's fair. I've been like fully looting that chest recently. Just so I don't have to check it again and I can like get my blaze bed off and
nice.
I don't have to like hop up to that section.
I kind of dig that. I think if it works for you, it works for you. I mean, that's like some micro things where like a lot of times it's so micro that it's like not really worth changing if it's something that you feel like works really well. This is good. I liked how you handle the guys up here. You have a billion pigs. This is good. I like how you play this with low food because you just are able to handle it really well. Okay. This feels all good. Skip this.
Your main thing is with the trades, I think.
Yeah, with inventory, because your inventory is a disaster because of like the kelp and the overworld and the manhunt, so it's kind of all over the place. But this is the time to fix it. So we have no string yet. You're getting your inventory organized. This feels good. I'd probably throw out the 1 birchwood, but like it doesn't really matter. Like yet, at least. These guys are gonna be done soon, I feel like, right? So you have a billion pearls. You're just like pretty much out, I think. You're missing string, I guess. You need to find string. No string. Do we have no string? Am I missing string? Hello? Yeah, there's no string. So you have 0 string. Interesting.
Yeah.
0 string, 2 anchor. That's actually insane. And I don't think you wasted a trade or anything in the other part. I wouldn't go for this 1 block. I would go for the 4 when you're missing, like, because it's not like you need 1 trade here. You have 2 explosives. Like, you need a lot. And I think I mean, obviously it's slower to grab the 4, but I think it is better because I think it's just so unlikely that you're grabbing this. And I'm curious why you're going up here before throwing the gold. Is this to like pearl hang or?
Because no, I fully leave here if I remember correctly.
Really?
But I remember because
Do you know you have no string?
I can't remember exactly. I realized I have no string here.
Ah, okay.
So better than nothing. I've been
something?
better at counting, but yeah, just here it's just wrong counting. Like I just don't.
Yeah, and you're like, oh.
Note string. yeah. This is the O moment.
You're like, oh, wait a second, hold on. Yeah, I think grabbing the 4 would have been good there because okay, so you're just grabbing that block not to trade it for golden carrots. Okay, I see. Yeah. That's right. The gold block was for carrots. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you so you're just pearl hanging and going fully back. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously whatever. Like, I mean, I guess like, I don't know. I feel like you could have just pearl hung this situation better. Like when you're
It's like pearl to the
done,
bastion and then pearl
yeah,
to the
probably
fort.
about. I mean, you have golden carrots at this point. Plus, you have 7 bread still. Like you're set on food. There's no, in my opinion, there's no reason to like not throw a pearl right back to the bastion like here, and then pearl
Yeah, so
hang.
it's like 20 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, because then because now it's also like when it's basalt like this, like you have to remember your terrain now on 2RD. It's gonna be just really awkward, and that's also what's gonna cause you to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
So it's just you're opening yourself up to more mistakes by not just making the pearl play, especially when you have food. If you didn't have 3 golden carrots, 7 bread, and it was like, I don't know, like you had 2 cod left from a BT or something, like maybe it's different then, but like I think this is pretty good. This is actually okay. This is kind of more luck than anything. I feel like just the gold block in the chest, and then you're just right there. I think again, like I think I do still agree with like grabbing just the 4, and obviously, I mean, you're not thinking that this moment because you didn't know when grabbing the first thing, so it is more so just the awareness because it does kind of look like you're gonna be able to go, and you're just always gonna assume like, oh, like I have some string, but you don't. So it's just kind of double checking that. Banana back here, you have the pearl hang. 22, 25, so you have 3 and 1, so you're gone. Yeah, you're gone. I mean, you probably want 0, but this I think I do disagree with at this point.
Here.
Because I think
really,
like, yeah, because you're. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, you just should have done this earlier, and I feel like you can leave now, right? So like, let's see, you can leave at.
So you think it would be better to not have 0 and not have a blaze bed and just leave on 4 explosives?
I think when you're this far behind, yeah,
or I guess 5.
I think so.
Okay.
Because like you're not expecting, like I guess you might be playing for them to die, but I'm trying to think in like mid-season showdown, like you need points, you need to go. And I think like you're at this point, if it was like mid-season or end like last chance, like I think you would have to get lucky at this point to qual or like to finish the seed.
Yeah.
So it's playing for that at that point. Because I think like so you would be out at like let's say 9:36, right? You're gone at 9:36 if you could, and you'd be at the fort at 9:36. So instead, you're gonna grab all these, and again, like there's no guarantee you're gonna get it. Like it might be nice. It's likelier than not that you're gonna get it, but it's also likelier than not that you were gonna get any string originally from the housing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's all your string trays. Okay, so like, just you have a free 0. You basically lose a minute. You'd be in the same situation a minute earlier.
Yeah.
This is sloppy, but that's fine. I feel like in general you're probably just a little frazzled at this point from this seed. Boom. Yeah, so it's like it's a minute for like you could probably play the spawner a little faster. But if we're going like the other way of how we did it, I would have done the 4 originally, and then while you're trading the 4, you grab the 5th, the one that you grab for the golden carrots, and with that one you could have made gold carrots plus gold pick, and then you play for 4 explosive. Because in your head, you're not. I just don't think like it'd be nice to get 5, but it's more expected you're probably just gonna get 4, and then like then you'd have gold pick to mine spawner, and you'd have golden carrots. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my thought. Some of that is probably a little bit biased hindsighty, but I feel like again, like if it's whatever, like you definitely want to be here a minute earlier if it's just like for points or qualifying or staying alive or whatever. But yeah, okay. Is there anything else in this one? Let me see. You're just here.
I think so.
And you lose. I mean, you just gain like a bajillion seconds back after this. Like you get to the fort, and then you like all of this is like you make up 3 minutes on fortress to end enter, which is like insane.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty freaking good. That's pretty.
Wait, do I win this? Oh yeah, and I win this. Wait, that's
you win. This
crazy.
is the forfeit game. This is the forfeit game.
Oh yeah, because I think I hit 0.
Yeah.
In the forfeit. Yeah.
This actually, I'm glad this happened. This is one of those things where like you will adapt to this the more you play. Like, how much time do you lose here to like just like bricking, looking at this? Like, how do I build a portal? You lose like I think you lose like 5 or 6 seconds here to just like stun locking yourself when you do this. Okay, 11:56.
Is it really that much?
What do we do? Oh no, like 3 seconds, like 3. It wasn't that bad. Okay.
But still, like I guess I should have that unlock, like just insta, like a reaction, like
Especially
oh,
when you
portal's
have
wrong,
like,
boom boom.
it's not like you have 21 or something and have to make sure it's fine. You had like 30 obsidian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nitpicky.
interesting. Yeah. No, I like it
Um.
though. I
Okay.
mean, I need to get nitpicky if I want to
Yeah,
get to the top.
you're at that point. You're at that point. Overworld specifically, in just in general, Overworld.
I can't remember what that was for. Maybe that was the love to love match. Maybe not. We can skip that one for now.
Okay.
And then the back 94. I just think I have the rotations wrong. Maybe so. That's just like a note to self more of.
Okay. Balloon skiller match, specifically looting top housing. Interesting. Sandwich match in
This
general.
this one's a pretty quick one. I think it has some deaths, and it's like I don't even think I get to the fort.
Balloons also went on a tear. Did you see
Maybe
this?
Forfeit? No, I didn't.
Look at this. Look at
He's
this graph.
24 now.
Yeah, look at this.
Bro,
Yeah.
what?
This graph
Yo,
is crazy.
balloons, what's going on?
No, balloons was at like 1600. Look at this graph. This is
stocks
stupid.
are up, bro.
So you hit him in the middle of this, I'm assuming. Yeah, I can't even. So that was kind of.
I can do that
crazy.
too. I feel like I'm on the same level as balloons.
Yeah, just don't go down to 1600 part. Just stay up here.
Oh yeah.
Don't do
no,
that
bro.
part.
Like, look at my whole graph. I'm so proud of it lately. It's like, it's just like going up at the end, like consistently.
Is what we talked about. Like this area that you were down here. Like now this is up here, which is good.
Yeah.
Like this was your downswing. And now you're just like, you are clearly this level of player. You're an 1800 level player minimum at this point. Minimum. Which is really awesome. Okay, so where is this balloons game? Okay, there's 2 balloons games. I'm assuming it's probably
the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one, I think it's a. I guess I'm ahead here.
Oh, it's right after the questioning.
Lulo game. Oh my gosh, I meta game draw this so cleanly. I get like a little lucky here. I just like, but the main thing I wanted to look at was like just my looting of housing, because I feel like my looting on like triples could be better.
Okay.
I think I take too much damage.
I want to see this village. Wait, let me just look at these splits, because you lose.
Oh yeah, sure.
How do you lose 22 seconds to a crafting table, but then enter 40? Like, how is this going? Like, what's your win rate on village?
I think it's I go down for a stone axe and then
stupid.
realize I have 3 gold for a gold axe.
Okay. I feel like if I remember correctly, your win rate on village is really good. Yeah, it's your best win rate. Your village is 60. Your village is 60. Which is good. Okay, so you're here. So it's blacksmith. Yeah. So going down is obviously misplay. You know that. Boom. That, yeah, because I would even like feel like wood shovel is probably even the play here instead of going for stone. Or actually, you make iron shovel actually, because golem drops 4 guaranteed. Oh wait, no, how do you?
Golem.
Oh, you already. Sorry, I thought the 4 was.
You just get
sorry, I'm silly. I forgot you had a bucket.
You're good.
I thought it was pick plus 1, but it was pick plus 4. Okay. So this is fine, and then I guess you just find lava pool and he doesn't, and then what happens in these splits? You die. Okay, so you die on the top of this bastion. It doesn't even get past bastion. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you, goat. Okay. So E-ray, terrain, etc. Have you watched the side-by-side with balloons on this?
No, I haven't. You want me to pull it up?
I think balloons was live. Balloons is just one of the people that's like so mechanically insane. Like, they're the opposite player of you at the same skill level. They are, like, not consistent, but if they hit, they will just, like, sub 8 on you. So this is housing. Just feel like, because I'm thinking, like, I feel like you have, like, a little bit of hesitation on, like, getting here originally. Like, in that soul sand. I really like how you route this up. Like, with the mining the blocks and everything is really good. This is really good, but that soul spam bit was a little iffy. This is forced, I feel like. You could have easily done, like... Oh, great. Nice job, Couriway.
Like the side hole thing?
Oh, this is match draw. Yeah, the side hole thing. Hold on, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I guess I should be doing that pretty much every time.
It's like the better thing for when you are at the skill level at this point. Like, you don't need to... This is like the baby mode way, right? Like, you could just easily... Especially with, like, this terrain, and there's no pig here. It's just, like, completely free, and you just waste, like, 5 seconds to doing this. But still, this is fine. No reason to change the helmet, like, minus a second for no reason. you see fort there? It doesn't matter. This I like, but the problem is they're not going to be aggroed. And then there's like, you already grabbed the double, so there's no point in grabbing or mining that. The better way I would say to do this is, because I love doing gold axe. Like, you already have gold here. I would just like, when you're done looting this, like, and you have gold axe, I would just throw a gold like now, like have the gold in your hotbar from the thing. Just throw like a piece and then blast this and then come back because they're all gonna be mad. You don't need to, because you just waste so much time like getting it out, then throwing it before, and then you do this. But then you break this, which is good. But then you should be leaving. Like you shouldn't be also then mining this because all this does.
I already looted.
You already looted this, and it just makes your inventory so much uglier, and it's gonna make your life just so much harder later on. Like now you're picking up an iron helmet. Like I don't think you need to really do that either to aggro that guy. I think you have enough. Like I think you just have the aggro from how many things you already broke. And then this is
how
good.
does aggro like that work? So like I don't need to punch that guy?
I don't think so. So the way that aggro works is so when you throw this gold, they are not aggro because they're distracted on the gold. So when you break these two chests, they're not aggro. So maybe you did need to break it actually. Yeah, because that's not fast enough. So actually you did need so they're still trading. You see these guys still trading. I'm curious if you can see it on your thing. So I saw their item.
Replay. You want me to pull up on a replay?
If you want, yeah. Like I think this punch was necessary actually because they just finished trading. But usually what you want to do is you want to throw the one gold and then you want to punch the guy on the way back with the gold because you don't like the trade doesn't really matter and it's more about just getting all the piglets down here as soon as possible. If that makes sense.
So just throw the one and then punch him and then
just throw the one, whichever one picks it up, punch that guy and then go. It is like a little bit more aggressive, but it is like the correct play. Because like you see, like you just have like, not only do you threw however much gold, so you just have like 3 guys just chilling there, right? So keep going, and you'll see like they finish the trade or whatever. Actually, I don't know if you can see they finished the trade.
Oh yeah, they finished the trade,
guy, and then they all run and get you. So it is good that you punch that guy, but it's just a little bit awkward. And then you have those guys. Cool. Okay, great. Yeah, and then from there it seems like you're pretty good. I'm curious how you die. But yeah, that was I would say the top is definitely a little bit like could be played better for sure.
Okay.
And this is obviously fine.
I die here crimson pearling. Like I should just be like I was crafting stuff in my inventory and I should just know if I'm pearling in a crimson, like it's so much more likely to hit a tree and just like fall. Because that's how I die.
It's always just being aware of that, right? Like and you don't have like amazing food, it's just spread, so you're not gonna regen that much. So I'm curious to see like the sight lines. I'm curious if I could tell which pearl it is. But like your inventory seems pretty good. This is nice. You're out. So it's to your right. So you're there. I'm curious why you didn't immediately pearl like up top right. So I feel like it's just like, or even like, oh, it's hard to tell there. Like, I just feel like this terrain up here is just good. And then you can go from here to, like, have better sightlines. Because you don't see it, right?
Yeah.
I feel like just pearling up here is just good. And you end up doing that anyway. But I feel like you could have done that, like, 5 seconds earlier, 6 seconds earlier. And then you missed the pearl, actually. Then you're down here. I don't love this check because it's, like, very... You already basically did the same check down there 2 seconds ago. And it's just, like, you're kind of...
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's just like you're not really seeing any new information, and especially when you miss a pearl like that, like you gotta just go. This pearl feels pretty good. Oh no, okay. Yeah, the main thing is like you can't. The pearls are fine. You just can't be in your inventory when you're doing this, right? Because like if you just get caught, boom, and you're falling and dead. Yeah. So and lava, so that's fun. It's less like the pearls are fine. It's more so just being aware of like you have much less time to craft in your inventory than you think. So like. It's like clear those 2 things and then that's it. You're done.
And that's it. Yeah.
Even like I'm impressed you got this glowstone off. Like that's really good. And then you're still going for like what? Like clearing gravel? Like no, you're just dead.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's a tough punish, but I mean I think that's one of the things I'm kind of glad that happened to you because now you're just gonna be more aware of it and going into like last chance, and this end of season. So I think that's like now you just know like okay like You know, you have like a max like 2 seconds in your inventory, if that.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
That was good. I'm curious. How do you do this loot? How do you metagame the draw?
I send a draw because I know it was a hard fort to get, like just based off quadrants. Like I wasn't sure, and I was ahead by a minute or so, and I haven't entered the fortress yet. So I'm like, okay, if I throw a draw right now, he's probably gonna think, this seed is bad. Let's just draw because like we both can't find the fortress. I've been looking a minute longer than you, and you still haven't found it.
That's awesome.
That's how it felt in my head.
So
and I was like,
awesome.
oh my gosh, let's go.
That is so sick. Wait, did he die? Did you check the replay?
No, he was alive.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
I'm looking for the fort.
That's tech. That's tech.
So I don't know how much it was metagame because I would have thrown the draw either way. It just like the situation happened to be good for me.
Okay. Oh, this Sanjin game looks good. Okay. So this is, I'm assuming it's this Sanjin game, right? Not the one before.
Yeah. I was just going in order. Yeah.
Okay.
We could look at some of the losses. I think that was from a session earlier though.
Yeah, I think you're right. No, I think going over. I like going over wins because it's much harder to see like what's the problem. Like if in a loss it's like, oh, I died, like that's why I lost, or like you know exactly what split you lost time on. But in wins it's like, oh, I won, like that was good, like nice, I beat whoever. But it's knowing that you could still do better is really good. This is not the game. This is Antu. Is it after Antu?
Yeah, it should be after Antu. I think.
Oh, it is. You lose this game. Oh, how do you lose this game? Out of curiosity.
I can't remember.
Oh, you just like lose a billion time on the blind.
Oh, mismeasure. This is a mismeasure.
Oh, okay, whatever. Then
I get out of my boat and don't copy F3C. Like I copy it while I'm in the boat instead of getting out of the boat and copying F3C. Yeah. I think that's why.
You just okay, yeah. So you know the problem. Okay, good. Nice. Okay. Sanjin. Okay, beautiful. You said this entire game, right?
I think
basically?
So.
Let's see.
Match in general, specifically Stronghold. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me pull up these splits again while
you're
like
I think I'm slightly. But what am I?
Oh, do you not see change? He sent a sea change request. What is happening?
I can't remember. Was there a sea change?
You saying? Oh yeah. You sent a sea change request. I sent it because
I think food chest is buried. I'm like, it's like easier. But I think it wasn't buried actually. From what I remember. It's like really weird. It totally looks like it's buried. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a different game.
No, it does look like it's buried. I like the shear. I like it. This is what I'm talking about. Like with creative, like you kind of know you have that spot and you're going there for the sheep anyway. So that's like a really clever way of getting your stone and also getting a resource there.
Thank you.
Nice. This is good. Oh, minus 5 seconds. Let's chill. And then, yeah, this is definitely like just one gravel buried. It's not even buried at all. Yeah. So this, I think, is just more of an awareness thing.
And then it has TNT, and I was like, oh, frick.
Yeah, so you just lose a bunch of time on that. I think like this is more of like when you're coming in here originally, like, I think it's usually like you can kind of tell based on the gravel. I mean, you can't really see it there amazingly, but for the split second you do see it, I feel like you can tell it's just one block thick. And I also think like there's no reason not to at least look right now. There's just no reason not to at least look. And then you're just kind of, because of that, you just lose. Because it takes you, what, like half a second to look?
Yeah.
And at least you have the TNT for the nether, but yeah, you lose a lot of time there. When you're in the nether, but they're ahead of you by what, like 15 or so? And this is the classic Parker's behind by 10 seconds, but it's fine because we're going to make up 30 seconds later.
I know, I'm like always behind on the Overworld. I've been less behind. I switched my portal back to what I used to do.
For like consistency, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, this is like faster.
This is baby mode. You're better than this. This is a baby mode speed bridge. You could so easily just stack, double stack, and you're there.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And instead it's
no, that's like womp. Fair.
And then you missed the jump anyway. That's okay.
I just kind of think that as I was doing it. That's totally fair.
This is super linear seed, so it's hard to make up time on something like this. You know you have. Do you know you have a gap to the left here? Do you know this exists?
Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay. I know that. I think I say it out loud as I'm looting it. So that's my plan. I know it's this far triple, so I'm gonna loot this, get the gold, and then go down mid.
Yep.
Maybe
I like
other
this.
Triple. I have it.
I like this a lot.
I think I remember there's terrain out the bottom, so I'm thinking, okay, I probably just leave out the bottom as well. That's crazy. Insane obby. I think I get more here. Jesus. Yeah, it's just like I'm like, okay, I just need string. Like, let's go.
No, that's crazy. Okay.
Because I think from what I remember, do I play as Bastion better than them? I think I do. I think I make up time here.
Let's see. You. Oh, this is wrong. So you.
Oh, okay, no, not
Get
really.
to the Bastion. You get first rod faster, so wherever you pearl is like crazy.
Oh, that's fair.
Or maybe you get like a crazy amount of strays or something. This is sloppy. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here?
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
So you're
Skeleton
here.
plus soul sand going where I want
I
to
don't
go.
love. So I think what the problem is you didn't need to take them down. You need to take them down here. I would have just taken them out.
Oh.
Because it's open, and then you just go down the back part of mid.
Speed. Oh, because I never do that. Wait, which match is this? This is Sanction?
Yeah, because when you're coming in here, like I would have just taken them, like basically the way you're entering this. Like I would have just taken them through this.
Oh,
over the top.
Okay, wait, let me. So you would have taken them. Here, I'm loading up the seed.
Because I think it's just so awkward otherwise. Because I've done this exact thing that you're doing before I knew Triple the Gap, where I would just like take them and then go to the middle or whatever. But it's just you lose so many pigs, and it's just so awkward if anything goes wrong.
Yeah, no. So you would. Can you see my screen?
Let me see. Boom, boom. Yes, I do.
So you would have taken them up here.
Yeah, and then just gone down.
Through, like you would have gone through here.
Yeah, through here. I think that's the safest way to do it. But I think like.
But you could also just.
You could also like. You could also drop here, but it's not open. So it is like just that's the problem you're running into, right? Like this is just not open. So I think like just the back is open and you're not like crazy behind. I think that's just the play.
And then you get like another chest here. Or no, I guess I already looted
You already looted this, yeah. But like the play would be like if you didn't already loot that, like that's your thought process going into that. It's like, okay, I'm gonna like mine that chest and aggro more piglins. Because yeah, this is just like a nightmare with the skeleton, and then like you have to also get all the piglins to fit in here, and then some guys miss a gap. Like it's just like not ideal. Let's see, how many do you get? Okay, so you're here. Because this is just a clown fiesta. Like, you have this guy, like, you can't bridge correctly, and it's, like, not even your fault. You're on half a heart. Oh, my God. Yeah. And then you already know that one's bad.
I didn't know it was bad. Was there a way to check?
Oh, no, sorry.
I didn't check it because I was going to die, and I knew that there was a good one, so I'm like, don't
Yeah, this is correct. This is correct. Yeah, sorry. I'm confusing the replay. This is good. And then you're here. Play this part well. Yeah, there's just no guy there. Okay, so nice. And then you're here. Play all this fine. Oh my god, why do you almost die here? What's going on? Late guy?
I remember.
Oh, he's just coming in late.
I guess it is a late guy.
He just... No, he doesn't. Oh, that guy does.
Oh, that guy hits
Aha! There we go. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. Like, you have so much food. It's not like a big deal. You already have all the obbies, so you're just like, I would just like crank the gold carrots. Yeah, exactly. This is good. Boom, 10, and then, like, now it's inventory time. You're good on that. You don't need this gold ingot. You don't need this anything. You have, like, 7 different stacks of food.
And I throw them out this time, because that one time I had
good.
4 stacks of food.
Yeah, no, this is good.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's... I was talking about this when I was doing no reset, because I was like, I think it was after I coached you, and then I was in the same situation, and I was like, yeah, well, I can't throw them out, because I don't know if this fortress is going to be a treasure for 3 times. But you know that. You know the fortress is right there. You're chilling. Yeah. You're good here. So this is good. I like this a lot. You have your string. Bedcraft. I would like to see you grab more. You do. I mean, you're just out, right? Like, I don't know. I think you take a little bit too much time here. I mean, maybe you want to wait for like a pearl or something, but like, I don't think it's worth it because you just know it's right there. Oh, you have 2 stacks. Yeah. Like, as soon as you get this, you're gone. You have 5 bed, 2 anchor, plus you have your blaze already. So you have a 7 bed 0. You have 2 stacks of pearls. You have 40 obby, and then you should be gone now. And it takes you. Now, you lose like what, 8 seconds to leaving here, and then out, and then all you basically did was put on different soul speed boots, which is like, I don't think worth it. I think you just cranked this earlier. Then you're here, 5RD way earlier, because this is just like, I know you can't see spawner, but you know where you can before, like, okay, this is tech. This is tech right here. So you know this is bad, like the bad part of the fortress, right? This is the bad part of the fortress. So just 5RDing as you're loading in here is so good because it doesn't matter where the spawner is. You have to follow the fort anyway to get to the good part. So you can just 5RD like here. Like you should have 5RD probably earlier. But like, I think this is like so good. And like, yeah, you like the spawner's here. But if you just followed boom, 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 you're just getting there anyway. And you could just like have 5RD strays on the way. I think would be really, really good. just specifically, like, not always, obviously not if it's not SSV or something, but like when it is like, this is the most textbook looking SSV fortress I have like ever seen. Like, this is just beautiful, and there's like nothing here, which I have no idea.
So you think that would be better than prioritizing just getting to spawner?
I mean, with maybe I am thinking a little too RSG brain, but I think it's at least a discussion because, like, I think there's just no way you don't get like 5 strays on the way. Like, there's just no way you don't, and you have to go that way. Like, look at, like, this is without 5RD, right? You're getting shot from how many different directions? Like, I feel like in, like, it's definitely not something that works in every fort. Also, oh my god, what are we doing here? Like,
yeah, maybe this isn't correct. I see second spawner. I'm like, I'm going for it. I know there's 2 blazes here. I'm gonna kill these guys.
And yeah, I think going for this before eating is really a decision, because it's just like, he will hit you through the wall. Like, he will absolutely hit you through the fence post, and then you're just in a really awkward spot. You get spawned on, you die. Like, I think you're putting yourself in a little bit too aggressive. And now all of a sudden it's like, okay, so this is with your pearl hang. Now you just have Blaze Nation everywhere. So I think being aware of, like, is this like I wouldn't do it if it's not like the perfect SSV, but this is like the perfect SSV. Then you're out, you play here. Like, I think forcing 2 spawners is always good, but this spawner just feels like a little ugly. It's just like kind of more buried, more kind of out of the way from everything else. This is good though. Always scared. Do you know the other variation of how to do this? There's a safer, like, not safer, they're both safe, but like what people will do is they'll place a block here, and then they'll also place a block on this part, like, out, so there's like a 2-block space here, and you place the bed on this 2-block space, and you're like standing over here. Does that make sense?
No. Can you show me?
I'll show you. Yeah. Do you still see? No, you don't see this. Change window to my actual screen. Okay, so if I'm set block, nether portal. Okay. Locate fortress. So if I'm here and I need to go up, here to hello? Here we go. Okay. So bed, TNT, fire, axe. Okay. I'm just like dead. Can I not be dead, maybe?
Oh, this is a run you just finished. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just was like, okay, this is cool. Okay. What I would do is, can I clear this spawner? Yeah, okay, this spawner's clear. So I would pretend this is soul sand. Oh my god. Okay, actually, I don't care. Yeah, okay. This is so much smarter. You do this or whatever, and then you would do this. And it's just like, you're just in a safer spot, because I feel like every time you're like just in the middle, and then you can also just clear everything out easier. You're over here, you can throw out stuff, you can build your portal. Like, I think I originally saw Beef Salad do this. I like this setup a little bit more than what you're currently doing. Like, it's not
I
that big of a time save, but I think it's a little bit more linear. Okay, let me switch back. This. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, because I feel like this is like, every time I've seen you do this, it's like a little bit slower than it probably should be.
Yeah, this is good, and then it's like my bed on my hotbar. I just have to replace like my shovel or my pearls or something. It's like weird.
Okay, so then you're there. This is good. So let's see the split. So I don't know what they are. I don't know how they don't get a rod for 40 seconds, to be honest, in this fortress. Like, I actually just have no clue what they did differently. But I mean, maybe they went inside and then just like forced hard. But like, I don't understand. Like, I think this is just good. And then what happens? You are ahead by 34. Then you lose 40 seconds, or yeah, you lose like 40 seconds to going to Stronghold and end enter. Now that might be because they are just at the other spawner. Yeah, and that other spawner is just like more open. But I would not be surprised if that's it.
I should do this. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they do just play this. They play strays. And then they play this first spawner. No, they do play this spawner.
They do play this spawner. So you lose 20 seconds on the same spawner. Or you lose 40 seconds on the same spawner. I mean, they also could just leave on 6 too. That actually could also be the other thing. Like, because I don't think you're gonna play this bad. Like, I don't think you're gonna lose 20 seconds to finding Stronghold here.
Yeah. Well, I might burn a rod here actually. I can't remember. Maybe I'm thinking of a different match.
There's one.
Okay, probably not.
Oh, you do burn a rod. Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah.
You do burn a rod.
So lame.
You have this is the biggest thing you still need to fix. You just like always pre-hit a blaze. You're always too excited to hit a blaze. And you always like you'll crit or like miss the crit and then you will like not kill the blaze for like 3 rods. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like I should wait until I'm like lower on my like to make sure I crit, like make sure I'm lower when I hit it, or like wait for my axe to charge.
Yeah, because like look this is like this guy. Like you hit him too early here. That's the crit isn't bad. It's you hit this guy too early. Like your axe just isn't charged at all. Watch your thing.
No, that's
that's good. And it is your second one. It is your second one. Your first one was good. And then yeah, you're kidding.
No, but I think that's something in general. Yeah, I can't.
You are a little trigger happy with your axe. It is something that I have noticed. And then you just get punished like decently hard here.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank God that guy dropped. You're out. This is a good overlap. Like that's when you can do that. You know where your pearl is landing. This feels pretty good. 13. I mean, I would be boating here too, by the way. Like I think anything over 10 blocks, I mean anything over really 8 blocks, you should be boating, I feel like.
Really? Okay.
This is
I
just
like that rule of thumb. Over 8 blocks.
Yeah, because it's just like it just feels a little bit slow otherwise. And as long as you hit it like first try, it's definitely a time save.
Okay, I'll start doing that. Because I did like think about it in the back of my mind, but then I was like thinking about it and I'm like already digging 4 blocks while thinking. I'm like, oh, I'll just like keep digging.
Yeah.
But like if I have that
if you have the rule, then you're good.
Yeah, like 8 blocks, okay, I always do it.
And also this is your classic. There you go. Now you're doing it. But you're too slow. Yeah. Too slow and it's still, but you're getting better.
Thank you.
This is good. You're not in love with it.
No, it seemed too big. Do you think it felt too big? I just like don't get another spike, so I send it.
Whenever, if you're not getting something on your first rotation and like it doesn't happen, like you could also try and just find another 4-way and like go outside the chunk. But if you just like don't have it, like I always think going there is like worth it. That one looked good. That second one looked good, yeah. And then it's just that anyway.
So I guess it was like a couple of
like what other like
maybe empty or something that made it bigger.
Yeah, because like I mean, what do you like like you have this spike. I mean, I understand you don't like it, but where else are you gonna go? You're not gonna not go that direction compared to like you're not gonna go there, right? Like that doesn't look good. So that looks like the only real spike for you. Like I usually I'm really against hesitating. In this situation, I don't even hate it because you are like super unsure. But like I mean, I think you'd honestly nav this well. It's just that you don't insta take it, but you don't have to insta take it because you're ahead, so it doesn't matter. Like it's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Being safe here is good, and then you have a carrot, and then you're kind of chilling. Could be a pretty simple 0. Boom. Where's crossbow? There's crossbow. So again, you have a bajillion blocks, but it's chill.
Oh, I think I messed up with 0. Maybe. I just know it's like way too early in bed. Yeah. I just need to be thinking.
Oh, yeah. It was
it's
really,
like
really
so early. Like, I just need to always be thinking about, okay, here's the dragon's head. This is where I'm going to explode it. Because I feel like so often I can tunnel vision on like, okay, I need to place the blocks, and then I have the bed, and then again, I don't like think about where the dragon is.
On this 0, like, you have like, what, 8 explosives? And you're ahead by like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, you're just so fine. Plus, you have time. Like, if this was like immediately, like rotation, you had to get it down insta, like boom, like then sure. But like, you had plenty of time here. And it's just like, yeah, it's just really, really early. So, I mean, obviously, you recognize that now, but like, really dialing that in as much as you can is going to be really important. But you've been very good with your 0s recently. I think this is more of a one-off thing than anything to be super concerned about. But it is like,
well, the next match I do lose a 0 to an early bet again.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. Never mind.
But like both cases, like I totally just like shouldn't be doing that normally. I'm like, oh, that's just like way too early. Like just think about where the dragon's head. I just like have to like fully lock in. I find like with with even like 1 cycles, like I feel like I'm way better at it now. But there was a point where I kind of just like half-eyed was like, bad.
Yeah,
But
no.
every time I line up, I need to be like, okay, zone in. There's the head. Boom, click now.
Yes, it's just worth it. It's just like if you're gonna put in the time to do this, like it's just you don't want to lose it on something like not being super zoned in on something, right? Like it's just not worth it. I'm putting you and Eric in like a Kovacs aim trainer something because both of you just cannot shoot a crystal. Like I don't like you just. This is crazy. Oh, no. This is crazy.
Surely I hit it now. 3 in a row.
It's okay though. It's okay. It's chill.
Surely I hit it here.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. There we go. No, I don't know. It's something that it's my pet peeve. People just can't shoot the arrows. It's okay. You did good.
No,
good recovery here. And then you just get the insta perch because you're better.
Yeah, and I just get lucky. Yeah, I think I don't even know if they were in long enough for 0.
It was open 0 too, right? It was just like, yeah, okay, this is like a free 0.
So.
Like, you just have to hit this, especially in like mid or last chance or whatever. But,
yeah.
I mean, you know what you did wrong, right? So that's good. Like you're not gonna be in that situation again. And then you said this booster game, treasure routing.
What did I say?
You said booster runs treasure routing.
Oh yeah, this treasure routing was pretty abysmal from what I remember. And I remember finishing the match. I'm like, how did I lose like 40 seconds to just like a bad treasure route?
That's crazy.
And so I think I learned a couple of things. But I'm curious if like how similar your thought process is and if you say
so wait, do you want me to see boosters or are you saying that you did something bad in your treasure?
I'm saying my treasure was bad.
Oh,
like the whole thing, like I'm comparing me and booster. And pretty much every part of the treasure, like pillaring up to it, like the first gold block thing, the second, like breaking spawner, like everything was just slow for me.
Okay. Let's see it.
And then this was, I think, after the day where we talked about like my treasure is my worst bastion. I'm like, frick. Yeah. I remember watching this. I'm like, wow, my treasure is bad here. Like I need to work on it.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I think I realized most of things are wrong, but yeah, just curious what you.
Yeah. Say. Let's see. Let's take a look. Oh, so you spawn bottom treasure. Okay. So you're here. Insta up. Chest there. I would have grabbed that chest, I think. I would have grabbed that. Just because, like...
Would you ever break spawner here? Like, force breaking spawner?
No, I don't think so. I think, like... Because that's just kind of what we talked about, right? Like, it's just not worth it. But chest like that? Like, I don't even know if I'd 100% go for it, but I would... Yeah, it looks pretty nice there. I would think about it. That was clean. That was really good. I think you handled this pretty well.
Yeah, I felt cool about blocking that arrow.
So you lose what does it say? Like look at these splits. So you lose 20 seconds to open Bastion chest. Yeah, you lose 20 seconds to open Bastion chest because they probably just opened that one. And then that's probably how you lose 20 seconds because you're just opening a different one.
I can't remember if they do. I remember they built up better than me. Like they gained like 5-10 seconds.
I don't know why you're doing this. This is really awkward because you could just easily run past this damage. Guy. Yeah, you're fine. It's what? It's BT, no? Hey, what are you? You're fine. It's BT plus Crimson.
Oh yeah, I just have the gold axe. Yeah.
And you have the gold axe. Yeah, exactly. I think you just like when you get to there, you just like. I mean, that's clean. Like that is really good. Like the way you did that is good. But like this guy, like, I like the build up here. Like this is good, but then just run, like just jump over him. Yeah, just jump over him.
Yeah.
This is like minus 5 seconds or whatever to like building through this wall, and I just think this is where it's like too overkill. So then down here, like you shift out really slowly. Now we're here. Okay. This is good. This is clean. Okay. That's like fine. Hey, this looks good.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember this fully. Oh yeah, I think I get shot quite a bit here.
Really?
Maybe that was my problem. I can't remember exactly. The breaking spawner thing. Or no, I go down for trades, not to break spawner. Because I think I see it. Actually, I can't remember.
I don't see it.
Do I see it? No. Maybe I do, actually.
I don't love doing that check before grabbing these gold blocks, by the way, because you're not overlapping trades entirely. Because you're going to mine all these gold blocks. Like, when you do
that was a big thing. I spend like 10 seconds looking or something.
Yeah, when you like, you want to do that check when you are like checking your trades, basically. Like, maybe you could do it after you throw this for like a couple seconds, like when you're coming back to the other side. But these guys are going to be done with their trades so much earlier. Like, the time to do it would be
throw
like
here and then go back up.
I would throw, because you could throw like on the little stair. You don't have to come all the way down here. You just throw on the stair, and then you do that. Like again, it's a quick check. You're quick checking.
So you think that's better to do than just like checking as you're running across?
Yes, because of the way that you specifically the way that you do this treasure route, like the Erik treasure route, is because like you're already like the time you're losing is when like since we force all the gold blocks on the second rampart together and we're not doing like the run and forth back and forth, there's time in between like you getting those 5 or 6 gold blocks to the pigs and them finishing trades that they're doing nothing. And you're adding to that nothing time by doing this. You want to make sure that they're at least trading while doing that. Because the route already doesn't allot for like time to do that. Okay, so then this is good. Yeah. Because I would say like you grab it, like you could throw the Giga Chad play would be like break this block, throw like from even behind you, and then you're checking like, as you're throwing the gold. But yeah, like I would just throw all the gold from where you threw it from. Like that.
Oh yeah, and then there was a baby piglin in there too that I'm like, frick, I need gravel.
Yeah.
Because I'm like just praying that he doesn't steal all of the gold.
Clean.
Can't remember. I think I saw the fort like the direction I'm looking now. I can't remember.
Oh my!
I know I have to break spawner.
Where did this guy come from?
This I think I've started fully blocking off both sets of stairs.
He's coming from behind you, I'm pretty
but
sure.
I guess he comes from above, so I don't know.
I think he's coming from behind you. Dang, I can't tell.
Like the first rampart?
Oh no, he can't. Yeah, he can't come from behind you. What am I saying? But he can't like.
Here, let me just pull
No,
it
it has to be above. Yeah, you can pull it up, but it has to be above.
What match is this?
Booster.
Booster. So here. Where is he? Oh, he's that guy.
Where did this guy come from too?
Oh yeah, he's coming from all the way over here.
Oh, he does. Yeah, so he does come from that side. Okay, that's what I thought.
So yeah, what I've been doing is I've been placing a block here as I'm coming out of this spot. Oh, and there I go.
What the heck?
Which I think is. Oh, what happened?
What the heck is going on?
What? Yo! Yo, I'm still in. What? Yeah, so I've been like as I'm coming out from
from
here, I've been going like that.
I like that. I think that's good. I do like that.
Okay.
That's nice. And then you get hit by this guy too. I don't know where this guy's coming from as well.
The second guy?
Yeah, you see when you grab these trades here, you get clocked. I don't know where you get clocked from.
Oh wait, what? Wait, where's my? I lost my navigation menu.
I think it's because you got disconnected.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I saw 2, so I guess he probably just comes from
like the top area
as well. No, this is good to check.
Yeah, because it's like knowing where these piglins come from is big. He might have came from the top area.
I think he's this guy.
Like...
Oh no, it's this guy. Yo, he came from over there.
Okay, yeah, that's insane. That's not your
he
fault.
jumped the gap, bro.
That's crazy.
He's parkouring to get to me. Look at that.
No,
I think he gets
insane.
pushed off by his friends. There was a group of like 3 of them.
Yeah. No, that's actually insane. Look
at that. They're just gonna push him off. That's funny. Okay.
Okay, well, you know where that's from. But yeah, I mean, you don't have trades, so you gotta go down. Wait, why are we going down? We don't have string? Why are we going down?
Fire res, maybe.
I think that's fire res.
Yeah, I believe that's why. And then also, I'm pretty sure I saw the fort, but I wasn't 100% sure. I'm like, I can also just break spawner.
Break the spawner.
I'll get gold. And then I'll have gold picks too. So that's why I did it.
So consistency.
Yeah.
Not bad. Again, like, I don't think any of the plays you're making here are incorrect, but they are like type of plays that like just open the door for like if they decide to leave with no fire res, like they're just gonna leave. Like I like, and that's like a very reasonable play to make. I feel like a lot of the time, especially when you have, decent food from a BT or you're in a crimson, so you can just kill a hog and food isn't really that much of a big deal. Like leaving here without fire res is not like the worst thing in the world. Oh my god, this is always so funny.
No, but I like how like to be aware that like it does open the door for somebody like bad gamer who's like a mechanic
they're
god
out.
to just like destroy me. Yeah, or like plays extra risky. So I get one here. Do I wait for a second one? I think I go for a pearl hang. Or no, I'm.
It's that way now. So you're out there.
Oh, maybe I don't know where the fortress is. And then I think I get a second fire res here, and I'm like gone.
Yep. And then.
Oh, I didn't see
it. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you still didn't see it. And then boom. This I think you just should have seen the spawner. This is just an eyes moment because you just see it. Oh no, maybe you don't behind the trees.
No, I think I do see it here.
It's kind of like
trying to decide, like, because I don't think I can pearl all the way to the spawner, so I'm just looking for a good one. Like, and then I was also checking to see if there's a closer spawner, but I think I do see this one.
Oh my god,
like, is this a spawner?
Jesus, did you see him?
Yeah, the guy who like flew past me.
I was like, oh my god, it's like when you were building up, I was like, oh my god, I hope he doesn't drop on you, and then you just.
I don't know if I saw him in the match. Actually.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But I just barely did.
When you pearl and you like F5, you just see him like about to drop on you. When you. Oh, come on. Oh my god, you see it for like a split second up there.
I'm looking up.
So scary.
That is scary.
Okay. And then you're just in the fort, so you're behind by what? The big thing here is like if you're spending this much time in the Bastion, you should have pre-crafted better. Because you should have an iron axe. Like there's no reason for you to not have an iron axe right now. And like wasting time. Because now you're wasting time here and you're gonna craft an iron axe before blaze bedding, and this is like just really bad because you could lose like cycles to this. If you don't blaze bed fast enough. You do get it off, but like definitely like you could have gotten punished much harder there. And then so first of all, then you just make up time going to Stronghold. I mean, they death reset, so they just tanked. You just managed food better, I guess. I mean, you have managed food.
Yeah,
well.
They fall off the fortress like 3 times.
That'll do it.
Or like twice and like recover badly or something like that.
Well, good job not falling off the floor. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, but I remember looking at it. I'm like, how do I make up time here?
Oh yeah.
And then I just go to the
replay,
like, and there's just like 3 pillars of like gravel and soul sand. I'm like, oh, that's so sad.
Boom. This is solid. Again, like I'm pointing this out to you just so you're aware, but you are one of the slower players in like this split of like
building a portal.
Just
like,
build like just everything here is like, okay, we're gonna craft the glowstone. We're throwing out some random stuff. Like this craft is good. This craft is good, but then like this build is slow. This build is slow, and you're at the point where this is gonna start to matter. Because these are the 10 to 15 seconds. I mean, you mentioned it. Like, you lose 10 seconds on Overworld. And it's funny because with Erik, it's the opposite. It's like, okay, Erik, you're 15 seconds ahead in the Overworld. Like, how do we keep that up? And it's just like, it's not something that's going to get fixed overnight, but it's being aware of like, okay, like it's the same thing. Like, you're opening the door.
No, yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And
that's cool. I'm so glad that I'm getting to this point where it's like, no longer, don't die and you're good. It's like... Okay,
exactly,
maybe you gotta like be able to crank stuff faster.
Yeah.
Maybe you gotta be 100% consistent with your portals and like have them be fast and.
Yeah. It is definitely, you are absolutely at that point. I mean, dude, you have a good chance of hitting Netherite today. That's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah. That's sort of my goals. I can just 50 elo today and tomorrow, total gain, and I got it. Or I could just rip it straight up in like 7 games. You know, we'll see.
Surely, rock it. I mean, this is like also like. Let me look at this because it's always weird when it's like really close like this.
Yeah.
I feel like what's going on in your mind like in this thing? Because I feel like you lose a lot of time to like just kind of doing nothing for this first like 5 seconds when you get in here.
That's fair. I think I wasn't aware that I had 12 eyes here.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
But I can always be more locked in with knowing my coordinates and directions. That's something that like it depends on the day. Like I can be fully locked in, and sometimes it's like, wait, where am I going again? How far do I need to go again? What are the numbers? Wait, I said them out loud, but I forgot them.
Yeah, you're popping this fire res. You already have fire res. You could be like overlap. I mean, this is just like a 2-second time loss because you already have fire res, and you already like you're pearling here anyway, or you're pearling here. Like there's no reason to drink it, or you like overlap the drink as the pearl is getting thrown, right?
Yeah.
And then this is like, this is actually something you do need to work on, because this was in the Infume game too, which I watched the video of.
Oh yeah, the Infume was bad.
This is like
my second portal, I
yeah.
just stand there for 5 seconds.
Yeah. I know, it's so silly. It's so, but it's okay. This, do you mean to place it here, or do you mean to place it lower?
I meant to place it there, yeah.
Interesting. Is it just because you don't want to be too low and like go under the stronghold?
I don't think the thought process was that deep. I mean, like, yeah, I guess, and like it was just convenient.
Because I'm just thinking, like, if it's not that, you're just mining like 4 extra blocks for no reason.
Oh yeah.
You just place it lower. Sandwich, thank you for the raid goat. I appreciate it. We're coaching
like
Parker, and then we're doing no reset in a bit. Hope your stream was good. This nav is great. I think. Yeah, if it's just right here. Yeah, that was phenomenal. That was really, really good.
Yeah.
You get like the awkward, weird portal here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is the textbook that is just gonna put you ahead. Like, there's not a lot of people that can do that, and then you're just here, boom, done. And then this should just be a clean end game. Except you said you missed the 0. Is just a different game?
Yeah, I think it's the exact same 0 situation where I just bet early, and like I just know I shouldn't, and I just like wasn't locked in. Like, okay, here's the dragon's head. Like, focus up and just like click properly. It's just like,
especially when again you're like so ahead and you have so much time here. You have so much time.
Yeah.
Yeah, way just way early, and you know that. And I think like the thing that's like I would say the only part of this that's concerning is you not recognizing
dipping.
Like, yeah, the fact that you're not able to tell that this is going to be too low is concerning, because that is like something that can cause you to die.
Yeah, it was like I was like 95% sure it was gonna break, but there was like that hope in me.
Yeah,
because with silver's
I do the same thing.
multi-block setup, you can, or maybe I'm just like wrong, but I think you can get the dragon lower, like with the multi-block setup.
You can, yes.
And so like it's been like balancing that. I'm like, maybe I can get it, but yeah, obviously there I just don't, and probably shouldn't.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like that is like, again, like when you have. What are you entering with here? You have, I'm trying to see your inventory when you get in here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 explosives. Like, you're fine. You're chilling.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I've talked to Eric about this too. Like, there's just no point to like go for this like 4-bed whatever extension thing if you're just like, if your opponent's finding stronghold, right? Like, there's just no reason. Like, just lock it in. Now, obviously, again, for mid-season or for last chance, sure, you want to always be able to do it and within reason, but when you're ahead by so much here, and it's what we're playing for, like you have 2 days to hit Netherite, like I think that's when you want to really, you know, take it easier, be slow, don't do anything silly.
Yeah, if I know I'm ahead like this, yeah.
But I mean, still, like, a lot of good stuff here. I think overall, like you're kind of. I mean, it's interesting because we're looking at all these like wins, and you're just like cranking pace on people, and you're cranking pace on people when you're. Like 1 behind immediately, and 2 like not even hitting the 0. So if you like lock in on at least the 0 bit and like really just guarantee those end games, like you're fine. Because you have the perfect mental for how you play. Like you're not the type of person who's gonna see them enter fort first and immediately give up, and that's like one of your biggest strengths.
Thank you.
Like look at like it just fits your play style so well. Like this quiz game, like you're behind.
Oh yeah,
you're
this
behind a lot, and then you just bring it back. And it's just so sick. It's just so sick. This balloons game again, like you're behind on Overworld, doesn't matter because you're gonna make up time everywhere else. This Infume game, oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Can I find your game? No, because they've played an ungodly amount.
Holy flip! Yeah, that was the last thing I wanted to ask you about. Like, how do you want me, or how do you think is a good idea to play? Because yesterday I could have played more, but I hit 1900 and I was like, I feel pretty good. I'll leave it there. Like, how do you want me to treat these last 2 days? Should I just be cranking as many as I can get until I feel bad, until I get to a certain elo?
I think it's all like, I think so. You're it's not like you have enough points regardless to make. You're gonna play in last chance, right? I think.
Yeah. I think as long as even if I'm out of top 100, like I still play.
Yeah. So I think you just like you. I'm not worried about your mental. Like I'm not worried if you tank 5 games and are at 1800. Like I know you could bring it back, and I know you're not gonna like tilt off the face of the earth. And I think if you're just aware of that, like you should play as much as you can. Like you can totally, if you want to try and hit Netherite today, go for Netherite because you don't know what queues are gonna be like. I think that's the biggest thing. is like, and this is why I think if you do hit Netherite, it's significantly more impressive than if you hit it 2 weeks ago, because you are like the top dog playing right now. Like everyone up here that you could steal elo from, like a low-key Dugile hack, like they're not playing. You're not going to be able to get the hacks like -6 plus 35 game. You're not getting that. You are like the top person. So like let's just look at the queue right now really quickly. Like I might have to like Rekrap2. There's no way you can queue all these people. There's just no. Yeah, this is just broken.
Oh really?
Type Eric's name.
You sure? Then, like surely a lot of people are playing today.
No, it is, but it's just like it's broken. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so this is what you can play.
Oh yeah.
So actually, the queue is pretty good right now. The queue is actually pretty good.
Yeah, all these people are good. Holy flip!
This is actually a pretty good queue right now.
Yo, wait, this is gonna stack Oxy, Tutorial, Awkward, Ankle Boy, V-Strip, Pappler, Infume, Pin. Dude, all these people are cracked. Yeah, that's kind of sick.
Skycrab is terrifying. And Ankle Boy is obviously terrifying. At least Ankle Boy is at a reasonable elo now. But like, I mean, I think this is a great queue. But like, you're. I want to really put it in your head, and I think you know that like, you're at this level. Like you are cranking. Okay, like you are absolutely like. If they had I wish you could see like average in the last like month or whatever, because your average is like your average.
Bro, oh my gosh, it would be so fast.
Your average is just so good. Your average is so good recently. And I think like you need to like, this is what we'll do. Look at this right now. Like, okay, so this is just your thing. Like 8, 10, 12, 9, 11, 10, 10, 9, 11. Like go up here to like Oxy, 10, 10, 11, 10, 9, 9, 10, 9, 8, 10, 12, 10, 12. Like these look very similar to your times, and this is Oxy.
Yeah.
Very, very similar times. So you are at this level. I think if you like recognize that and play like that, like you are absolutely capable of beating any of the people live right now. And I think that's very cool.
Thank you.
And I think that's the move. I think you should play as much as you physically want to play, and as long as you're enjoying it, you should play. Okay. It's the end of the season. Crank it. Queues are gonna be crazy. You have the goal, and see how close you can get.
Okay, W. Well, this has been a good call. I'll
I think we went over a lot of micro stuff.
And then I'll do like a 30-minute, 45-minute warm up, and then I'll probably just be playing.
Yeah, dude. Best of luck. I'll be checking in between, but I think you're at a really really good spot. I'm curious, like what's your like Rekrap2 compare players, like Rekrap2 versus V-Strid. Like what are you rocking here? Like you're there. You're there.
Oh, what the flip?
You're just there.
Days ago.
Yeah, Rekrap2.
Yeah, do Loki. I think I played Loki once.
Loki once? Look at it, you're there.
Yeah. Oh no, I played him 3 times.
The 15-minute win against Loki.
Yeah, bro, that one was crazy. It was like just a mental battle.
Oh, you've never played Oxy. That's interesting.
Yeah, I never played Oxy.
Okay, but now you're not gonna play. You haven't played a lot of these people because you haven't been at the level to play them. Yeah, but now you are. Like now you're here. Oh, that's not. I want to do Pappler. Yeah, this is I think gonna change. I think you can totally beat Pappler now. Rekrap2 versus Aquacord. Look at that! Boom. You're here. Yeah, like you're so here. Is Rekrap 2000 happening today? Yes, in Emerald, it's happening.
Yes,
it's happening. Yeah, Parker, what's your rank right now? You're 40 something. You're 40.
Yeah, this 46. Is like one of the best I've ever been. Yeah.
You're
second
right
highest elo ever.
Yeah, second
highest
elo.
One game away from peak elo.
You are. You're literally 1 game away from peak elo. I think this is a good time to queue because, like, one, like, you're gonna actually have the ability to keep people above you, which is good. You're not gonna get a lot of that. And 2, even if you do end up like losing to people like this, you'd much rather lose to people who are incredibly fast, and then you have a really good chance to like see like, okay, why am I losing? Where am I losing time? And we haven't had the ability to like go over games against like top people, or like we didn't go over like the Infu game. I mean, like the Bloons game is probably the closest to that, but like these like top level playoff contenders every season, like that's everyone at this top like 7 right now. And I mean, even Skycrab. I mean, Skycrab is just like should be at 2200 at least, but is just doesn't play ranked. So I think this will be like, regardless of what happens, it'll be a really good like tell of like where you're at as a runner. And I think that's the most important thing.
Okay, and it'll be a good nerves test. I'm getting nervous thinking about it.
It'll be a great nerves test. So yeah, lock in with that stuff. Practice your zeros. Make sure you feel like good about the bed stuff before you go into it. And then the only other thing that I think we really like, obviously we went over a lot of micro stuff. Just remember, Crimson Pearls is the thing I'm most worried about in like a random situation for you to die. Like just make sure you're not like doing anything too crazy. And then obviously just aware of hesitation, aware of your string counts, all that stuff. Trust your end games, keep it close, and you'll win.
Okay.
You got it.
All right. Thank you for the pep talk. Good luck with I guess your runs.
Thank you. Yeah, I gotta go crazy today. I'm trying to hit 4,500, which means I'm gonna be live for another like 7 hours.
Oh yeah. Okay. So all right. I'll let you get to it. Thanks for the call,
dude.
Curry.
Yes. We'll talk soon. Peace.